Have you ever wondered what secrets the ancient Mayan civilization might have been hiding, particularly about their use of drugs? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? The Mayans, a civilization that rose to prominence in the heart of the jungles of Mesoamerica, are shrouded in an aura of mystique and curiosity. Flourishing from around 2000 BC to the 16th century AD, they were located in what is now Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Mexico. Renowned for their intricate architecture, sophisticated mathematical and astronomical systems, and complex hieroglyphic writing, the Mayans were truly a civilization ahead of their time. But beyond their tangible achievements, they were also deeply spiritual, and it's here that we find a peculiar aspect of their culture: their use of drugs. Yes, you heard right. The Mayans had a unique relationship with psychoactive substances, using them in a variety of ways, from daily rituals to spiritual ceremonies. It's a topic that's often brushed over in mainstream history, but today we're pulling back the curtain. We're going to dive into the depths of this ancient civilization's practices, exploring the who, the what, and the why behind their use of mind-altering substances. So, fasten your seatbelts, or should I say, strap on your time travel helmets. As we delve into the past, let's uncover the truth about the Mayan civilization and their relationship with drugs. It's a journey that's sure to be as enlightening as it is fascinating. The Mayan civilization, a culture known for its advanced knowledge in various fields, began its journey around 2000 BC. Emerging from the pre-classic period, the Mayans began to build their cities, establish trade networks, and develop their unique hieroglyphic writing system. In the realm of arts, the Mayans were truly innovative. Their pottery, sculpture, and murals reflected an intricate understanding of aesthetics and symbolism. They portrayed scenes from everyday life, celestial bodies, and their myriad of deities with a level of detail that still captivates us today. The Mayans' ingenuity wasn't confined to aesthetics. They were also scientific pioneers. They developed an advanced understanding of astronomy, creating a calendar system that rivaled, if not surpassed, those of contemporary civilizations. Their mathematical prowess was equally impressive, utilizing a complex numerical system based on the number 20. In terms of architecture, the Mayans constructed grand cities, replete with towering pyramids, palaces, and observatories. These structures, often aligned with celestial bodies, underscored the Mayans' intricate understanding of the cosmos and their place within it. Amid this flourishing of arts, science, and architecture, the Mayans also held deep spiritual and religious beliefs. They worshipped a pantheon of gods, performed elaborate rituals, and believed in the cyclical nature of life and death. This spiritual foundation was a cornerstone of Mayan society, influencing every aspect of their lives. Integral to these spiritual practices were certain substances, which we might call drugs. These were not used recreationally, as we understand the term today, but rather as a means to connect with the divine, to unlock visions, and to communicate with their gods. These substances were central to their rituals, their understanding of the cosmos, and their place within it. Their spiritual practices were integral to their society, and it's within these practices that we find our first clues about their use of drugs. The Mayans, like other ancient civilizations, had a profound connection with the natural world, a bond that extended into their use of plant-based drugs. Venturing into the dense heart of the jungle, they found an array of botanical wonders that held the key to both their physical and spiritual well-being. The Mayans were not just farmers or builders, they were also skilled botanists and chemists. They harnessed the power of the plants around them, creating potent concoctions that could heal, sedate, and even transport one to other realms of consciousness. One of their most revered plants was the peyote cactus, known for its psychoactive properties. The Mayans used this in rituals, consuming it in the form of a bitter brew. They believed it facilitated communication with the gods and the spirit world, transcending the boundaries of the physical realm. Another significant plant was the morning glory, a beautiful vine with heart-shaped leaves and vibrant flowers. The seeds of this plant contain a natural form of lysergic acid, a compound similar to LSD. The Mayans used these seeds in divination rituals, seeking guidance from the spirits in times of uncertainty. Then there was tobacco, a plant now globally associated with addiction and health risks. However, in the hands of the Mayans, It was a sacred herb. They used it in religious ceremonies and for medicinal purposes, treating everything from toothaches to snake bites. These were not recreational drugs as we understand them today. The Mayans revered these plants, understanding their power and potential dangers. They were tools for healing and spiritual growth, central to their culture and way of life. The use of these substances was often accompanied by elaborate rituals, chants and dances, underlining their importance in Mayan culture. These practices were not just about the physical effects of the plants, but also about the spiritual journey they facilitated. These substances, whether for healing or spiritual connection, shaped the Mayan experience and their understanding of the world. They remind us that the Mayan civilization was not just about grand temples and complex calendars, but also about a profound understanding of nature and the human psyche. As all great civilizations do, the Mayan civilization also saw its decline, but their legacy lives on. In the panorama of history, the decline of the Mayan civilization is a captivating mystery. Some theories suggest that the decline was a result of internal strife, while others propose that environmental changes played a crucial role. However, an often overlooked aspect is the possible impact of the Mayans' use of drugs on their society's downfall. The Mayan civilization, once a vibrant society, began to show signs of decline around the 8th century. Cities were abandoned, and the population dwindled. Scholars speculate that this could have been due to a multitude of factors, including warfare, overpopulation, and resource depletion. But let's delve a bit deeper. Imagine, if you will, the role of the Mayans' ritualistic use of drugs in this scenario. For the Mayans, drugs were not simply substances of abuse, but tools for spiritual enlightenment and healing. They were deeply entrenched in the society, from the rulers to the common folk. But could this widespread use of psychedelic substances have contributed to their decline? Some historians suggest that the Mayans' use of drugs might have led to a societal breakdown. The constant quest for spiritual experiences might have distracted the society from addressing pressing issues such as food scarcity and conflicts. Moreover, the extensive cultivation of psychoactive plants could have led to deforestation, contributing to environmental degradation. On the other hand, some argue that the use of these substances might have actually helped the Mayans cope with their decline. The hallucinogenic experiences could have provided solace during times of hardship and despair, acting as a spiritual balm for a society in crisis. In the end, it's important to remember that while we can speculate, the true reasons behind the decline of the Mayan civilization remain a mystery. What we do know is that their use of drugs was a significant part of their culture, and it's fascinating to ponder the potential effects it might have had on their society's trajectory. As we look back, we realize that the Mayans were not just users of drugs, but also masters of their application. The Mayans might have vanished, but their knowledge and use of drugs have left a lasting legacy. It's a testament to the depth of their understanding that even as we stand in the 23rd century, we continue to draw upon their wisdom. The Mayan civilization was known for its extensive use of plant-based drugs, not merely for recreation, but as a tool for healing and spiritual exploration. Their pharmacopoeia was replete with a variety of natural substances, each with its unique properties and uses. Today, modern medicine owes a significant debt to the Mayans. Many of the plants they utilized, such as the fruit of the cacao tree, are now fundamental to our pharmaceutical arsenal. But the influence of the Mayans extends beyond the realm of physical healing. They were pioneers in the use of entheogens, substances that induce a spiritual experience. In their rituals, they utilized plants like the morning glory and the peyote cactus, substances that could alter the mind and open the doors of perception. These practices have been adopted and adapted by cultures around the world, leading to the rise of a global movement seeking to harness the power of these sacred plants for spiritual growth. The Mayans also had a profound understanding of the mind-body connection. They recognized that the health of the body was intrinsically linked to the health of the mind, a concept that is now at the forefront of holistic medicine. Their approach to health, emphasizing the importance of balance and harmony, continues to resonate with practitioners of alternative medicine today. But perhaps the most significant aspect of the Mayan legacy lies in their reverence for the natural world. They saw themselves not as dominators of nature, but as part of it. They understood that the plants they used were not merely resources to be exploited, but living entities to be respected. This perspective, this deep ecological wisdom, is more relevant now than ever as we grapple with the consequences of our own disconnect from nature. The Mayans, a civilization that was ahead of its time, continues to influence us, reminding us of the power and mystery of the natural world. Their legacy is not just in the substances they used, but in the wisdom they embodied, a wisdom that speaks of balance, respect for nature, and the potential of the human spirit. And as we continue to learn from them, we find ourselves drawn deeper into the enigma, the adventure, and the mystery that was the Mayan civilization.